we're going to be talking about a very, very interesting, storyline, but not only storyline, but relationship between Eva and Martina, because this was for me a little bit confusing, because I will explain more further on as the video goes on. But yes, it's very interesting how everything develops. So I just wanted to share it with you guys, the relationship between, those two amazing women. So yes, to start it off, I just want to say it's a Catalan telenovela from Spain. There are actually, subtitles available, so you don't have to worry about that if you need translation in this case. But before we get into this video, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who likes, who comments, who shares, and who subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support you guys been showing. And I also wanted to say, and just say something real quick, I have just activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation to the channel. I will really, really appreciate that, and it will really help, take the channel a long way to everything that is coming up real soon. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. So basically, Eva and Martina, how everything starts. So Julia and Bay, actually, they play a very, very big role in this relationship that develops between their mothers, because Eva is Julia's mother and Martina is Bay's mother. So Julia and Bay have a romantic relationship, and are actually both of the elder ladies' daughters. So Eva is trying to figure out her daughter's orientation by guiding her, by understanding what is going on with her daughter, because her daughter said like she doesn't want to be labeled. She just likes who she likes, regarding if it's a guy, if it's a woman, whoever. She doesn't want to be put on a tag. So her mother is trying to figure it out, but also like trying to force something on her that she's not ready to talk about, or that she doesn't understand 100% yet. So Martina and Eva meet when both of their daughters got in trouble in a situation in a restaurant, and Martina and Eva, that's when they actually got closer and they start having conversation, because everything was just based on their daughters, because since their both daughters are seeing each other and are getting to know each other on a romantic level. So that's how the two mothers actually started to bond, having conversation, trying to understand what are their daughters doing, what's going on. But both of them are very, very supportive towards their daughter's relationship and actually like seeing them together. So that's how they actually got bonded, and got close to one another. Martina and Eva, Martina and Eva get very close. Both had curiosity, and because of their daughters being together, it made them curious. Their curiosity grow even more, because it was like, oh, these young teenagers, they be with women. And then Martina was like, I also always wanted to be with a woman. I always had this curiosity in me. I never been with a woman before. And Eva was also like, me, like lately, since seeing everything that's happening with our daughters, I also, have been wondering how it would be like to experiment and be with a woman. So that's how the whole conversation began. And Eva is married and happily married. She has a very good husband. She has a very good family. And Martina, she's also married. She's also committed in a relationship with her daughter's father. So basically, it's very, very complicated, but they also want to, try. And the fact that they bonded over this specific topic, it made them want to experiment together. Eva and Martina were going to they were actually going to experiment it together with one another, but Martina wanted Eva to, but Martina was actually, avoiding it, but Eva also was avoiding it because they didn't know how to actually come to a common ground and speak about it. But as time went by, they ended up experimenting it together unexpectedly, and and they actually have decided to keep the whole experiment a secret, the whole adventure that they had together, that intimate moment that they had together, a secret, because they didn't want their daughters to find out, and also because of their their situations and their marriage that's going on. But Eva couldn't keep it a secret anymore, because it was trying to bother her, and she told her friends, and then her friends were super supportive of it, and then asked her like, what is next, do you feel any type of way? And then she said like, no, to be honest, I really don't feel a type of way regarding it. It happened, it was something good, I don't regret it, but I feel like it was just a moment, and and there's nothing more to it. And her friends were super supportive to it. And Martina is what she didn't have anyone that she can speak about the specific event that happened, so she confided, comfort in Eva, and Eva was also like, yeah, it's something that happened. We liked it. We won't say it was bad, but I just felt like it's a moment, and we just close the chapter right here. So that's basically what happened. But Eva needed to get it off her shoulder because she didn't want to, keep this from her husband. So basically, Eva, she came clean to her husband. She said that, she and Martina, they got involved. They were curious. They wanted to know what it's like being with a woman and experimenting with a woman. So, they came into a common ground, and they both understood, decided to do it, and they went, on with it, and they did it. And it was just a moment. It was just a thing. And that she loves her husband, and that she doesn't like women. She likes men, and she loves her husband, and she wants to be with him. And her husband, of course, was heartbroken, and he was very, very surprised because he didn't expect that from her, knowing that they've been together all these years. He never showed no interest in being with a woman, and suddenly, after 1 month, you come to me and say you've been with, our daughter's mother, you slept with our daughter's girlfriend mother. Is like, wow, I wasn't expecting it. Of course, he got upset and he felt that type of way regarding it, as he should. But then, Eva and her husband, they had a whole conversation regarding it, and it was like, okay, I understand you wanted to experiment, you experimented, and he ended up forgiving her. Eva and Martina, they kept up being friends, they kept up being cool with one another. Of course, their daughters are seeing each other, so they will always be in each other's space and, be connected to one another in this type of way, and keep it cordial between them, but nothing more happened between them. And I also understand why, because to be honest, Martina, she seems like she was really curious, but it wasn't what she expected. And it's not enough for her to, it's not enough for her just that one moment to define that she wants to be with a woman. And Eva is in a happy marriage, she can see she really loves her husband, and they have a very, very good, family. So, and one of Eva's concern was also like, she didn't want to, try being with a woman before, experiment with a woman, because she didn't want to open a door for her to lose whatever she has going on right now. She didn't want to, open, crack an egg and not be able to close it. But the fact that she could close the egg after she cracked it, it really, really meant for her to understand that, yes, it was just a moment thing. She wanted to experiment, and she got it out of the way. So both of the ladies, they ended up in good terms. So that's something positive, even though the storyline was very short and very quick, but it was very, very interesting to watch. So guys, please let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this couple? This brief couple is, I'm not actually gonna say couple, brief couple. And yes, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I have enjoyed making it. And one thing before we go, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also, I've also activated, my shop of the Shopify store. Shop with us, stand for what you believe in, the Wolfbright Candle brand. The link of the store will be down below in the description, just in case any of you want to go shop with us. I would really, really appreciate that support, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again at the next one, and goodbye.